Hey, what's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today we're going to be discussing the new mods that were added this season. The Elementor mods. We'll talk about how to get them, how to use them, and what are some of the ways that you can get the most out of them by combining them with some Charge with Light builds. So anyways, let's get started. And they're actually quite easy to get. You just have to come over here to the war table. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys know where the war table is. We're in the helm, and they're just down here. They are right here, and these are the two that you can pick up this week. And I'm guessing that these mods are going to be rotating on a weekly basis, so make sure that you keep checking and make sure that you pick up all of them. There's not that many, but they all seem pretty useful, and you definitely want to get them all. Now let's actually talk about what an Elementor mod actually is and how to use them. So the Elementor mods are basically another mod family, kind of like the Warmind cells or the Charge with Light mods. And the Elementor wells are gonna do a couple of things. First, to even start making Elementor wells, you're gonna need a mod that actually allows you to make them. Kind of like this one right here. This is the one that we have this week, which will make Elementor wells whenever you get a kill with your grenade. This is how it looks like when you do it. This little blue thing on the ground, that's basically how it's gonna look like. And whenever you walk over it, it's gonna give you some energy to your abilities. And also it's gonna give you another effect depending on your other elemental mod that you're using. So just like with the Charge with Light mods, you need one mod to actually allow you to make elemental wells, and the second mod is to actually use the elemental wells to get something. To get a boost to your intellect, yes, that is a thing. To get more weapon damage, to get Charge with Light. All these things are things that you can do whenever you pick up the well. That looks more kind of like a bowl instead of really a well, but hey, that's just what it looks like, I guess. And the mod that we have this week is to become Charged with Light when we pick up elemental wells. So we throw a grenade, it makes a well, we walk over it, and we get 2 stacks of Charged with Light, which is actually pretty good. It's actually quite a nice and just consistent way of getting Charged with Light. So they work pretty similar to the Charged with Light mods. You need the first mod that allows you to actually make the wells, and then you just need a second mod to allow you to get a bonus whenever you step into the well, whether it's more intellect, more damage, or for you to be Charged with Light. So that's how the Elementor well mods actually work. If you have a question, don't be afraid to put it in the comments below. So now let me talk a little about why I think the Elementor well mods are amazing with Charged with Light builds and it makes them better. And it's mostly because of this mod right here, Elementor Charge, because every time you pick up a well, you get 2 stacks of Charge with Light. And the thing that you gotta remember about the Elementor wells is that you don't only pick up your own wells, but also your teammates' wells. So if you have multiple people running this Elementor well mods, you're gonna be Charged with Light all the time. So you're always gonna be able to be Charged with Light and always take advantage of those Charged with Light mods. And I even have like a sample build right here of things that I'm running right here. So we got our Elementor Ordinance, which is gonna allow us to make the wells with our nades. We got our Elementor Charge, which is gonna charge us with light. 2 charges every time we pick it up. We have Argent Ordinance, which gives our rocket launchers some more damage with the rocket launcher buff. You know, this is something a lot of people are probably gonna be running. We have Supercharge. You guys probably haven't seen this mod too often. I don't see too many people running it. But this one actually allows you to get 2 extra Charge with Light stacks. So you go from only being capped at 2 to being capped at 4, which is really good if you are trying to run this mod over here. Because instead of getting just 2 extra damage rockets, you end up getting 4 extra damage rockets. And then we have Stacks on Stacks, the beautiful Stacks on Stacks, which gives you an extra stack of Charge with Light for every stack we gain. So whenever we make an elemental well, instead of just getting 2 stacks, when we walk over it with this build, we get 4 stacks just right away. For 1 well, we get 4 stacks, meaning that we get 4 rockets with extra damage. So by throwing a grenade and making a well, we gain 4 extra damage rockets, which is insane now that I'm saying it out loud. It is a super powerful build that I'm definitely going to be experimenting with, and you're definitely going to see some builds from me using these mods, 100%. But yeah, it doesn't just have to be this. You can definitely change things around. You don't really have to have Supercharge. You don't really have to have Stacks on Stacks. So these mods definitely have quite a bit of flexibility, and you can definitely adapt them to your build. So definitely get them, definitely use them, and start experimenting with them. As always, I thank you all for watching. Hopefully I, clear things up about this Elementor Well mods. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions, ask in the comments below, and I'll answer you. Anyways, thank you for watching today, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.